Let me hear you say pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da. Crazy at this thing called love, just what I've been dreaming of. And I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. Is why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever. You be my one and only lover. Cause I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa 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 da pa pa da.
Good morning and TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, July the 7th, 2023. We wake up to another day with another set of news. Now, without the month of October, we got less than 100 days to election in Liberia. What's happening with the lawmakers in Liberia? They are awarding themselves contracts. Are the lawmakers of Liberia the real rogues of Liberia? All of them now, they're forming companies and awarding themselves contracts from the government of Liberia. This is massive stealing. This is corruption to the highest. What else is happening in Liberia? I hear elephants in Cape Mount County attacking the farms. Our lawmakers stealing, the elephants attacking. Let's go to Liberia to my correspondent, Mr. Samuel Wicker. Let's hear what's happening in Liberia. Sam, how are you?
Yeah, good morning, Ron.
We got the roads and the elephants attacking Liberia.
I tell you, thank God it's Friday. This Friday is a big news. The lawmakers in Liberia, They are awarding contracts to themselves. And
They are
Senator
rogues, man.
Darrell, say that?
They are rogues, Sam. They are rogues.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
are rogues.
it's so bad, man.
It's
Uh,
disgusting.
Senator Darrell Dillon of Monterey County spoke against it. The PPCC, the Public Procurement and Construction Commission, they act says that over $10,000 that contract must be bidded. You have companies to bid for that particular contract, but instead the lawmakers instead silent PPCC and awarding the contract to themselves, conflict of interest.
Form a company. So
They form a company.
I hear this East International company that belongs to
Nathaniel McGill, the sanctioned
all the
former
rogues.
Minister of State.
Look, man, our country is so disgusting and bad. We gotta put these people in jail.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to say that, but the way our country is going, the stealing, the corruption, the lawlessness, who will save us?
And no law and order in this country no more.
The law can't save us.
Mm-hmm.
We need people with arms to save us. We need a coup d'etat in Liberia. We can't wait for elections, Sam. All the people going on in the country, the whole legislature built up with nothing but rogues, petty rogues. We gotta put all these people in jail. And all of them are warlords. All of them are killers. Who goes, Sam? Who goes? I mean, I feel so bad for you in Liberia, man. Because here we are struggling to change our country to do the right thing, to set our democracy correct, and to tell people. I can't blame these people. These people are ignoramuses. I blame America. I don't blame these people. How you have meeting in Ghana and Nigeria to save Liberia with the same warlords. And Emma Sawyer, all of them are warlords. Burma Formula.
Yeah.
All of them are warlords. All these people that negotiate that peace in Liberia were warlords and criminals. They have led Liberia for 40 years. The Amos Sawyer, the Burma Formula, the Kenny Josie, all of them are criminals.
But they established the NPFL.
Yes, they are criminals. They're deceiving the people of Liberia. And how long will we be deceived, man? How long, Sam? How long? We're all over the world. We got Liberians who demonstrated good leadership. All over the world. Not depending on the government in Liberia. Not depending on the Liberian people. Do self-help. Where is it keeping us? All the people doing, our people say gravitating to wars, in warlords and war criminals and monsters in our country. And Joseph Salif. I mean, it's terrible, sir. It's too terrible.
Mm-hmm.
How can a civilized educated man like me hope to ever go back to a country like Liberia when all the lawmakers are the same people stealing from the Liberian people? They will kill me because I will stand up against these people. First of all, Sam, our House of Legislature is like a toilet hole. It's nasty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Filthy.
That building is nasty. It's nasty. It's a poo-poo hall.
That's a fact.
That legislature is a poo-poo hall. All the nasty native people in there need to get out of our legislature. It's a poo-poo hall. If our city is nasty, it's a dump. It's a poo-poo place. It's overflowing with shit. We better face it. We better face it. Because it's not in our best interest. It's not in the best interest of our future. We want to run away from DT and pretend that our country is great. Our country used to be great. Our our listener prophet, they are not talking about Liberia's history. They're telling us how, of all the African nations, many they can stand Liberia. None. We built every African nation on the continent.
That's true.
Every African nation looked to Liberia for freedom and direction. But look where we are today, man. We got ignoramus like George. We are talking about and you believe that dummy, and then you must be stupid again. But these are the disgraceful and criminal elements in our society. It is start from them. We can't blame George Weah. We gotta blame Ellie Johnson Sirleaf. Ellie said, you see, when I talk, I want people to say Rodney Chesson talking because he's mad and bitter. No. But you go listen to Prophet King. All these guys speaking the truth now. They coming out now and saying who the evil is in Liberia. I've been telling them forever. It's Ellie Johnson Sirleaf.
Sure.
They was the old Chesson there. Now Prophet King there on his show telling how in the 1980s and 1979, Henry Joseph Sirleaf condemned every leader of the proper government as nepotistic, corrupt, evil. What did he government? And you see that will hurt me. People kill our people for nepotism. People there I see Ellen Joseph Sirleaf put all children in government. And not one of these damn useless Liberian bitches open their damn mouth to say a word. They accepted it. I look at my eyes, I put my head back and say, what? This was put all children in government. And we didn't have one man in Liberia with balls. Now one man in Liberia with balls will tell Ellen Joseph Sirleaf that she corrupt. Not one man. That was Ellen Joseph Sirleaf. I was going to resign from our government. I was going to leave. They'll prosecute her. Which I still will. But God didn't want that to happen, Sam, because they're going to kill me. They can still kill me. But I'm not in that mix now. I'm not sitting down drinking coffee. Now they killed my grandfather. They're fooling. They're fooling to come up. And they poison him. I don't trust my brothers. I don't trust my sisters. I don't trust my mom. I don't trust my pop. After what I've seen in Liberia, the treachery and wickedness among family members, I scared of Liberian people. I scared of black people here. I scared of black people. I scared of black people. You gotta be scared. If you're a Christian, that's your suffering. If you're a true Christian, that's your suffering. You gotta be scared of people of the world. Because the people of the world don't gravitate towards Christianity. That false Christianity, the people practice in the world. They practice Christianity with juju and all that shit. They practice Christianity with lies, backstabbing. You can't trust Christian. They will lie to you in a bit. The whole Liberia are liars. You can't trust nobody in Liberia. We ain't trusting Liberia. You can't trust nobody, sir. Look at our country. You either be in cahoots with them. Look how you were telling me yesterday how your family member conspired together to betray another family member. What all that for, Sam? That's the same thing they do to me too. You don't think they do it to me? I've been around 30 years. Well, Rodney don't know nothing. I told you, all my father money, all my money from my father property, never received one. From my stepmother and my family. Everybody has got money except me. Why I don't do it? I work hard for my money. Why I don't do it? not as lazy as the rest of the asses. Because I'm not depending on my mom and property the rest of the asses. Because I'm going out and be independent. So the thing they can steal from me. And that's why I don't trust Liberian people no more. I ain't that type of family. If I want to do something for you, I will do it for you because I feel I want to do it for you. Not because of family, not because you related to me. All the people died long ago in 1980 when I saw my real family, that they were nothing but treacherous people, wicked people. Won't stab each other in the back. They to steal property for each other. They've done it all their lives. God didn't want me to do that mess. That was my mom. God made my mom take me from the family and give me to a different family. My family didn't raise me, son. I don't know none of my family. They don't know me. We don't play the same games. You know, but I sit back and look at the family in Liberia, period. It's corrupt. And I keep talking this thing. If family is corrupt, Liberia will be corrupt. All of y'all in Liberian families. This is not my family. This is all Liberian families. We got too many corrupt people in our families. We got too many damn rogues in our family who want to lead our family to steal. Children is stealing in government. God is stealing our family. Our family got rules and regulations. Our constitution impacts our families too. When a family member is in charge of your family, it's supposed to have an independent bank. It's supposed to have on the family money. They don't just keep the money and you have to run behind them. No. Look at my family. To steal right my family. We are 3 administrators. My sister Yvette, my late brother Jeff, and myself. Because we've been all in Liberia so long, my stepmom get my other brother Jeff, and they went and they filed a new petition. With that other petition, they ignore that old petition and filed a new petition with the court saying that 2 are the administrators. And my stepmom naming herself as an heir of my pa. My stepmom can't inherit from my pa. We inherit from my pa. We are his heirs. But my stepmom, she when I married my pa when he got his property, my stepmom named her Florence Chesson, that his second wife, not even his first wife. His first wife got more rights to my pa property than Florence Chesson. His first wife joined with him and they built a house in Fiamma. Now his second wife go claim the house as her house. How you claim our family house for you? And she go file a petition. Sam, I got a petition right here. This is how our law is fucked up. Our laws are fucked up. People just go and steal. We got nothing but rogues. So I was just looking through my documents and I saw the document from my stepmom, where she and my brother.
You mean the one from the Minister of Public Works?
My brother?
Jefferson, yeah.
No, that's my small brother. I talk about my big brother.
Okay.
I talk about my big brother. He died. He's dead.
Okay.
But
sorry,
I filed a document when my pa died. I filed all the petitions. Now looking through my document, I see the document that my stepmom and my brother went and filed after we did that. After we left Liberia, all alcohol Liberia, the 2 went and filed it and divided all the property as they wanted it. But you see, they scared of me, so they didn't fuck with me. So in the old petition, all of us were fair. All of us had equal property. In this new one, they only get 7 of us equal property, and the rest of my children, they say they are not really my pa children. They just on the side children. They name 7 because 7 of us are legitimate. My pa had 5 children in wedlock, and me and my other brothers, me and my older brother Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
were legitimized. My pa went to court and swore before the court that we are his children.
Okay.
He didn't do that for the rest of our brothers and sisters. So what they did was they went to the court and said the 7 of us that my pa recognized officially in the law, his children. We are the heirs of the Chesson family. But the other ones, they are other brothers and sisters. They call them other brothers and sisters. You see, I was telling my late brothers and sisters them, when I called the meeting, I told them, I said, my pa said I'm going to bring you all together. I did everything. I told them, I said, you people don't like you. They want to displace you. All of them told my late brother and sister Rodney crazy, Rodney lying. And my late brother and sister them believed him. I see the document now. Only 7 of us recognized as Chessons. The rest of them they recognize them, but not as equals to us. Let me tell you, this is the new thing my stepmom and my brother put out so my stepmom can steal our property. My pa house in Fiamma, my stepmom wasn't a woman who married my pa when they bought a house. That the first wife who built a house with my pa. How the second wife would claim the house for herself? She wasn't in my pa's life when that house was built. She was nowhere there. My pa's second wife, I met him as her secretary and my pa's secretary. That's why I can't respect him. Because all these women my pa was banging, he introduced them to us as a secretary. So how all of a sudden my pa's secretary will have children from my pa and they won't say they equal with me in claiming my pa wealth. And you see, Sam, that's the fuss with me and them. That's why they don't like me. Because you're a secretary. You are still a secretary to me. You can have 20 children from my pa. When my pa introduced you to me, he introduced you as his secretary. And you're doing secretary work for my pa. So all of a sudden, you won't say you my mother? Bullshit. But they won't steal our property. So
it can be challenged.
But my sister challenged it. I saw the objection. But my going Sam, always, not only Liberia, we are strengthening the whole of Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
This is not only my family. Every family is affected with rogues. Every family in our country. That's why our laws cannot function good. Because when the family is corrupt, the country is corrupt. When the family has no regard for each other and no regard for law and order and care about each other, you think they will care for Liberia? Understand? If your brother don't care for you, will he care for Liberia? You will not care for Liberia. And this is the problem we keep talking. I've been talking for time immemorial. Charity begins at home. If we are Christians, as we say we are, then we got to understand the tenets, the foundational tenet of our faith. Charity begins at home. That means we got to straighten up our home. When we got rogues and liars and backstabbers and family criminals in our families that destroy our families, how would they help our country? And these the same rogues and useless people in our family want to lead our country. And they expect for us to support them. You see why our country is what the way it is? Because the family structure is destroyed. When the family structure is destroyed, nothing else can prosper well in our country. So what happened with Henry Costa?
Actually, I'm not following your Costa story yet. I've not heard except you want to enlighten me a little bit.
You liked him?
No, I said you enlighten me on it a little bit. I don't know. I've not heard of Costa. I'm not following Costa story.
You should read the newspaper today in a Providence in the front page Africa. You don't read the newspaper front page Africa.
But I couldn't get it because the internet just came on. I couldn't get it go through it.
Yeah, but
and far from the
yeah,
newspaper.
that's what I was looking for before I came on. I came on late.
We are so remote. You don't see papers around here.
Well, front page Africa always put a thing on the internet, but
Yeah,
this
and I didn't
this
get it.
morning they didn't put it on too early. They still had it voted yesterday because
Yeah.
that one made me come on 1 minute late because I was looking for it. I went back. I had been looking for it. I've been going to as I
Mhm.
the internet. I go back on front page Africa to see it. They changed the news because I saw they always put the front page on Twitter. Yeah, I went to Twitter and I saw they had Henry Casa there talking about Henry Casa.
Okay.
And how things are, he said things are different. And they had his shaking ball cat hair, and they had him sitting on the other side, two small pictures at the top. You know, then at the bottom they had Musu's card case, where they said there was a recording that had been leaked.
Hmm.
We're hearing what her name? Well, one of the three people in Newsom. Her name
Newton, the holiday.
Newton. Yeah, they had
Yeah.
Newton on the tape talking about that there were too many contradictions in their explanations. So I didn't read it, but on the front page of front page Africa, they had too many contradictions. And in the small print, they had that the tape was leaked with Newton telling the other people that the explanation to the police had too many contradictions. So that were all of them in jail. They were not organized in telling the story.
That is true. Yeah.
So that,
Hmm.
so is that an indication that they,
Smoke somewhere. Smoke somewhere.
is
Fire
that,
somewhere under that smoke.
is that an indication that they committed murder or they know who committed the murder?
Oh, maybe it could be.
Trying to hide something? Because just from that newspaper alone tells you if the tape leaks saying that there were too many contradictions in the stories, that means they didn't get the story correct. They're trying to hide something. Because if it was the truth, there would be no need to have contradictions.
Hmm.
Because they say the same thing. But when you got to put your story together and you don't put it together right, then there will be contradictions. You see?
Something happened somewhere.
Yeah, you're talking about armed robbers. You're talking about pepper spraying somebody in the face. You're talking about the house being locked and people nobody able to ingress or egress, come in or go out. So that's a problem. Those were contradictions. That's
Then
what.
you want to go assassinate somebody. You only carry a knife. You have to carry a gun.
Well, not necessarily. So it depends on what your profession is. If you're more professional with knife, you use a knife. Some people are more better with knife in killing. You know, they got some professional stuff. They got some wicked people out there.
Mhm.
Never seen them, but they got some wicked people out there. They
A lot
fast,
of them.
and they fast with a knife too. So if you're a professional with a knife, you know you're not just going to take 1 minute and be stabbing the people to death. You know, you watch the movies, how to kill us with knives and stab people. So a gun may not be a real effective tool for a person who know how to use knives. So, and in close proximity to, if you want to kill somebody, you don't want no noise, except you got
Hmm.
silencer to the gun. How many people
Yeah.
in the world got silence on the gun? Not many people. So if you're using a gun, you expect to be heard by other people in the neighborhood, not only in the house, but in the whole neighborhood. Because people hear the gunshot. Whereas with a knife, when they in a noise, it would be just like what happened. One of the security guys heard him in the noise in the house and went to the window. The noise didn't go outside to the yard. You see? So that's a different type of killing.
Hmm.
They don't want no noise. So they use knives. So every weapon has its useful application. But these people got to get a story correct, man, because that's what baffling the police too. That was giving the police a difficult time too, because all these people were the only people in the house, and their stories are not matching. The story they gave to the police not matching. So that's why they charge all of them with conspiracy, because they don't know who really killed the girl, but all of them were involved in the house. All of them got to know who did it, and they're not talking. Now we see they coming out saying their stories were contradicted. So that's another reason why they can't get bail, especially for that kind of thing too, because we don't know who killed her. Just as the defense is arguing that the prosecution does not have enough evidence, they should give them bail. That is the same way the defense is saying, hey, we don't have enough evidence, so they should stay in jail. Because in the initial fact, they gave false statements. And we don't know who did the killing. So for the mere fact we don't know who did the killing, and they have already given false statement to the police, you cannot let them go, because they know who killed the woman by their first admission of a false statement. They cannot be trusted. So we can't trust them, because all of them lied. They said there were robbers in the house. She said she pepper sprayed somebody. There's no evidence of a robber. So something happened in the house because of their false statement. On the false statements alone, they can't get bail. They can't get bail because just as the defense is saying, hey, we don't know who killed the woman. The prosecutor said, yeah, you're right. We don't know who killed her. That's why they got to stay in jail.
Until we find out the killer.
Yeah, because they lied. All of them have lied. All of them say somebody was in the house. There was nobody in the house. All of them said they sprayed somebody. Nobody was sprayed. So did they spray Musu? All of them, the Gloria Scott spray Charlotte Musu and claiming that she sprayed a robber. So just based on those facts alone, the prosecution, the defendant is right. They don't have enough evidence. That's why they got to stay in jail, because the crime is a murder crime and it's non-bailable. So they can fight all they want to fight. You know, for the same reason they're fighting is for the same reason that woman got to stay in jail. That's why they charge all of them with conspiracy, because they don't know who really did it. None of them talking. They coming out. They're revealing that they got their stories wrong. What's wrong with the police putting people in jail with you to gather evidence from you? There's nothing wrong with it. It happens all over the world. When they put you in jail, they put another police in jail with you to control you, to fool you, to make you talk. So you just sit down, the guy will just come in jail, he start talking, hey man, they killed my mom, I killed that bitch, man, I killed that bitch, I killed her. She was, I need to believe you. What you did? Then you did. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right, Picking. I did the same thing too. And they got a tape recorder going. But you don't know he got a tape recorder. He's a cop. He can carry anything in the prison with him. But he coming that way. And I told you remember I told you the last time I said when I went to join the correction department, they had the officers demonstrate the inmate setting to us. I had never seen anything more funny and more realistic than officers acting like inmates. They can act. If you want real actors like inmates, go get the correctional officer to act like the inmates. You'll be on the ground laughing because they know the inmates. They know everything. The first time I saw the guy acting, I couldn't believe they were officers. I would look at them and they were just like the inmates. And years after that, dealing with the inmates, I could see the same behavior. So from the training, you know how the people really behave because the officers demonstrate that clearly to us. So we have a clear idea of the kind of tricks and lies and formulating plans, these fools can make in prison. These criminals, who the real criminals now. I'm not talking about the ones who just go there by mistake. The one who is criminal in jail for 20, 30 years and they like being there. The people like being in jail. They can't come, they won't come out. They love being there. They won't come out in the real world. It's a different world, Sam. It's a different world. You got your 3 meals. You sleeping 3 times a day. Your life is normal. You got friends. It's just that you can't meet all the time, you know. But when you stay there 5 years, you get used to taking orders. You get used to following orders. It's a way of life. It's a way of life for you. All the officers don't breathe down your throat every day. The longer you stay in the prison, the officers a little leeway. Even me, I was tough. All of them was scared of me. But all the years, you get to know some inmates, and some inmates may save you from your job too. Some inmates help you on the job too. Because suddenly you'll be doing something, the boss come in, the email, yeah, Lieutenant. You know? You're now on your pool, you somewhere else, and the boss coming, the email will just run by the door, Lieutenant, yeah. And just walk off. But he said, Lieutenant, you better wash your ass. They know everything. They know you're in trouble. They know you're not in trouble. When I became a lieutenant, that was some of the inmates that helped me. All the officers wanted to kill me, man. I was the first black lieutenant in 20 years, Sam. I was the first. You know how I suffered? People put shit in my hat. People put shit on the door for me to have. And these were officers doing that shit too. They were getting joined with the officers and inmates because of racism. And I had a black lieutenant for 20 years, and yeah, I was the first black lieutenant from the army, disciplined, know the book like shit. They couldn't fool me. So they tried to hurt me. When I do things, they would do opposite things. And the inmates respected me. Why? Because I was giving them money. Because I'm a fair guy. And the inmates respect that. They respect that. And many of them who come to me and say, look, Chesson, we don't like you. They will say it's fact. They said, we don't like you. Well, you fair. We can deal with that. Because I was in the shit, man. I was in the shit, Sam. When I said I'm cleaning up this mod. I'm cleaning it up. I'm taking all the drugs. I'm taking all the things you do belong. I'm taking it out. When I come into a mod or in the area, I say I'm cleaning up this area. When I was lieutenant, when I come to my office, we're cleaning it up. We carry bags and bags of stuff to the trash. You see, and the inmates, they watch everything you do, man. They watch everything you do. And they could see. I didn't take no prisoners. I didn't take no friends. Nothing. When I did it across.
So they allow drugs to enter the prison too. Drugs, illicit substances.
Okay. They don't allow it.
A post smuggle.
Yeah, the counterfeit. People bring in gun in their rectum, a whole gun, can fit in your butt. Sam, they will show you the picture. Some of the picture we seen. People were trying to smoke anything in the prison. Drugs, the amount you can put a whole gun in your butt. What do you think about this small little of drugs? That's something easy. Something they swallow it. That's why we got to be very careful how we inspect people. We know all of that. You know, that what makes it harder for things to get into the prison. Because we know what to expect. We know how to search you. There's certain way you search people that will do strip searches. And when you bend over, will make you cough. Because when you cough, your butt open. Anything in there will shoot out. But Sam, it's no joke looking up people's butt. You know how many nasty butts there are? They got some nasty butts up there, man. That would pay us well. Yeah, people say, oh, you wear money. Yeah, the thing we do, y'all don't do it. Some of the things, have you ever been served with feces? You walk in and they throw feces on you, all over you. Those are things we got to deal with. And people wonder why they pay correctional officers and all people that. Because there are some people in society, just like we got people working in our government today that have no sense of decency. We're talking about our capital building today. It's like a toilet bomb. We got people being elected in the government today don't know how to use flush toilet. Don't know how to clean their asses. They're in our government. They're in our legislature. That's why our capital building smells like a toilet place. It smells stink. Jella, they said it.
The whole city there.
Yes.
The
And
entire country. That's it.
stink too. If it wasn't for Claire Weir. You see, Claire Weir got an American, she's Jamaican. So I know the Jamaican people, she got that nigga in his house. Of things. Or Joe Weir house be just nasty as the other Liberian people who run our country. They're nasty. They have no sense of decency. You know, people go toilet, they don't wash their hands. They come right on and shake their hands after wiping all the thing on their thing. Yeah? People ain't got no damn decency. And the people you go eat with your hands. Why do people eat with people with their hands? I said, you know what? You know what my hands be? I will take my wife when I do it, right? I took my wife to go see my buddy. I said, let's stop at my buddy. Saturday, last night, I went to my wife to see my buddy. Went to see my buddy, man. We got to my buddy office. I'm looking at my buddy. Yeah, my buddy also pissing on the wall of his office.
Mm-hmm.
Open in the open. Everybody walking around. You know, for us that comedy just take out your thing and people in public.
Yeah, commenting like bro, yeah.
Yeah, that comedy. But I mean, I was so embarrassed because my wife wasn't used to that. My wife down. She said, Rodney, he's peeing in the street. He's peeing in public. I said, forget about that. Forget about it. That's normal situation you can get.
Normal thing, yeah.
Then after that, my boy shake it.
Then he wasn't gonna shake your hand.
You know it, boy. You know it. All I said, we in the cab. We looking at my boy pee on the wall, right? My boy get to he shake his shit, and you see he shaking his head. Then he put his thing back in there. Then he turn around and he see me, hey, Ron, how you doing, boy? They come rushing with him like this. So, I mean, you know, that, bro, we're shaking. Whether me come from pee or not, you shake your hand. Well, you know, I was not in that bro no more. And my wife there, you know, my wife, I see all the thing. And people don't use that kind of thing. You know, people on the street in America used to it. Just like that view. Don't think America's so advanced. They got people right in America who the pee in the street. I've seen it. You're not supposed to do it. The police catch you, you go to jail. But somebody to do it too. And you travel on the highway, you want pee, what you do? Go look for a toilet? No, you get up, run in the bush and pee. You park on the highway. You know how many times I pissed on the highway in the bushes? Liberia. You on the highway, you want pee, you far away from shop, you far away from place. What you do? Hold it? No, you stop, get out of your car, run in the bush, run down the hill, pee, come back, get in your car and go. Everybody does it here. But it's just like in the public, you can't pee in the public. You can't pee in the town, the city. But people do it. But it's unlawful. And many people, college students, things like that, like my wife and things like that, they're high class people. They're not used to seeing people pissing in the street. They will tell you it's wrong. No, you can't do that. They're the kind of people who oh no, you can't do that, you can't do that. You know, so that kind of woman. So what did I do? And we saw, as soon as I saw Regina pissing on the wall, I said, nah, I'm a boy. I said, my boy pissing on the wall.
It reminds me of years back when Ekoma was here. A Senegalese Ekoma flocked on an Indian guy, Indian businessman. by P right on Center Street. Can you imagine? The guy said, you can do that in your country? He flogged that Indian guy that evening. Everybody came around. Yes. Why must you come and pee on our street? He said, you don't do that in India. Why must you do it here in Africa? Oh, man, he beat that ball. So, well, India is number one in the whole world where they pee everywhere, anywhere, anytime. India.
Yeah, well, my bro can't shake my hand. Now you a pissed off me too. I was drawing like, yeah, hey man, if I shake your hand, I can't with my wife. My wife would never let me touch her.
Mm-hmm.
My wife would never let me touch her. I gotta wash my hands.
So you know what shook his hand?
Yeah, I shook his hand. What would do, man? I gave him a bump. I said, hey, that bump.
Okay.
This bump.
Okay.
But you a pissed off. He hadn't seen me for years. And yeah, I come to see my boy, man. My boy will hug me and kiss me, but then my boy doing that right outside his office, man. Send that right outside the man's office. I mean,
Is it that maybe somebody was in the restroom already?
No,
He was embarrassed.
That's an indication that they do that all the time. You know, you know that, man.
Yeah, I know that.
At least in the old days, before the cool, you should go in the back to do it. But this time they were doing it right in the front.
But you remember your office at finance?
Yeah.
That entire area, that entire chemistry up, you can't pass them, man. They piss. That's a whole bathroom for the entire city.
You kidding me?
On Kerry Street, right at the back of finance, that entire area, frowsy, stink. Even Kerry and Randall Street, come on Broad Street. Bro, the day you come like, bro, you walking on Randall Street, come towards Broad Street from Kerry Street, it stink.
I ain't coming.
P scent, oh man. Feces all around, in plastic, all that. Can you imagine that?
Damn it.
In the center of the city.
We're right behind the finance ministry there.
Where the finance ministry, Kerry Street, then Randall Street. Then going, oh man, Benson, oh man. Library is filthy, man. Library is so bad off, man.
Oh, Sam, you kidding me, man? That real animals living in our country. The animals. You
can see that fence all dark, black. So from the acid from your pee, yes.
The animals, man. Animals, when the animals behave like that.
But how some folk got car parties or come and pee?
The leaders are animals.
Yeah.
And our people don't even know any better, man. In the city, looking at that. Animals living in my country, man. Animals ruling my country. Ruthless animals.
That brother's going bad, huh? Very bad.
But Sam, what you telling me? I can't even envision it. That in the heart of the city. That's in the heart of the city. You see, people can't walk on Kerry Street no more. You can't walk.
People. You can walk all there. You can walk all there, but you walking in field.
So the shit all on the street. The street all.
Yes. Up. Yeah. Plastic bag. Oh man, you know the Zogos all around, and even some not just Zogo. They bag can pee at any time.
The minister just a nasty.
Yeah.
If our lawmakers are just a nasty and dirty and stinking.
From the car straight there on the wall, from the car straight on the fence, Minister of Finance fence.
Yeah, the people be coming to work, be throwing their shit on the street.
Yeah.
They coming with siren, and we dumping, yeah, we throwing their shit in the street. These people are leaving us, man. Oh, these people are animals. They are ruthless animals. They're animals.
The city is so bad.
Wow.
So we get fresh air when you leave the cities and kind of like grow the other places.
Just be careful.
That's why more people leaving the cities and coming, going to the outskirts of the city.
But the outskirts is going to be filtered. So the whole city is a dump site now.
Yes.
So everybody just living outside the city. Damn.
And it seems to be coming, coming to us. Because just everywhere you pass Broadway now, you find garbage, pile all around, and no program to clean it, nothing. Some time ago, I started a community-based organization, and to clean the city of Broadville, to clean the city of Broadville.
You crazy, sir?
And one police guy told me, he said, "Oh, so you want to be a lawmaker? That's why you clean the city." Also, I said, "Oh, so you cannot clean the city? Well, that's why you believe in. So if I have decided to help my city, so it means I want position.
How will you clean the city? You can't. You can't.
I mean,
Sam, there's no. The people around you are nasty. The people around you are illiterate. They have no sense of decent living. What are you cleaning up? As you clean it, the people come in and throw in the shit on top of it. How you clean it?
Just like that. They will come by this. Not even 2 minutes. You see if they're there again.
How you clean? The society is messed up. The society is backwards. So you do something, people say, yeah, that's good. Then they come and do the same thing they do before. When you clean the shit, you make it easier for them to dump more shit. You clear area for them to dump more shit. You can't do no public service in Liberia. Why you think from us can come to Liberia? People say, "Well, come help." Who will help? Who will help? I will leave my healthy condition to go help people, pay people shit. I ain't gonna do that. No, let the people clean their own shit. Clean Liberia, then I will come. But I come home to clean your shit. Not by sight. You don't know to ride in the chest and I come and die and go to heaven. And see Jesus on the clean platform. It's around me. Clean house. Clean neighborhood. I ain't coming to that shithole country. And Donald Trump was right. And he called it a shit place, shithole country, Africa. They're not only Liberia. All these corrupt people leading our nation, that we can't survive. Look at these people traveling in private jets, spending millions of dollars of money, stealing millions, and the country is stinking and nasty like that. Then you expect me to come to build country for who? For who? If our people don't change, I can't come home. If our people can't get the sense to understand that their own surrounding is the cause of them being healthy, I can't help them. Oh, when you see every morning you wake up, you smelling shit coming to the living room door. Then you go and throwing shit on top of the same shit every morning. So, I mean, they're used to the shit. The shit is like normal thing to them. Because if you lay smelling shit for 6 months, the shit become a normal shit.
Next week, I will be around Waterside to show you something. People eat war shit. They shit bread before then, and they sit there, eat, and sell right there.
What's that? You show me? They show me some of Ghana the other day.
That's Sony one that they run a UN drive. But if you see Waterside, you will faint. People sit right where they shouldn't eat.
So the last time I went Waterside, you couldn't even walk down the street. I ain't going Waterside. For what? To get disease? I ain't even coming to Liberia, Sam. That disease. My country is disease ridden. I ain't coming to Liberia. You see, now I'm working with my people on the Buddha refugee camp so they can get their lives together. Okay? And they're playing their kickball game this weekend. Our people need to understand that there's life. There's life. There's life everywhere. And we can achieve our own progress and advancement. But when our leaders, Sam, look at this thing I do in Ghana with the children. Huh? I joined with this other group, $600-700 to do this tournament. Why other people can't do it? These are the things that bring our people together. Look at all these teams that have formed on the side. All these teams. These are people, young children coming together. And one thing that I already touched about when I spoke to my collaborators, the Sunrise Forever group that's sponsoring, giving the money. When I spoke with them, one of the things the leader said to me, She said, Chesson, we understand what you're doing. You're bringing people together. That's why we're helping. She said, what you're doing, people don't see it. But our whole community can come together because of that. You see, you're bringing people together. All the, I said, yeah. I said, like the cup. They called me and said, oh, should the people return the cup so they can play for it next year? I said, no, let them keep the cup. Because the whole purpose of that cup, it's an expensive cup for them. It's expensive. But the whole purpose of doing all of that is when they carry the cup, maybe one person they will not want one person to keep it. So they gotta find a place, come up to all of them where they can keep the cup. So all of them can say, hey, that's our cup. We played for it. That
So
build,
what happen if they come back to Liberia? Will they still have a cup and they are not together
I got nothing to
because
do.
they will have to
I ain't
spread?
got nothing to do with that, sir.
Or they will decide what to do with it.
I'm not that power, man. I'm just the sponsor for the league. When they win the cup, that's why I told my people, I said, my people were telling people how many should be on the team. I told them, no, don't do it. How many people play kickball? 7 on the field. I said, yes. I said, that's all we need, 7 people on the field. The people paying for money. If you got 7 good guys can play and beat everybody else in the town, why you want to put 13 guys on your team when your 7 can go there and win the game and beat every other team and go away with it's better to divide $250 among 7 people than 13 people. Same thing with basketball. December, I have a soccer league in the same area. It will be 7 players, 20 minutes. 5 penalty, new school. Somebody got to win. So you got 7 because you can't put 11 players. 11 players will not benefit. How do we benefit? Huh? Even if we put up $300, $400, how do we benefit? They can't benefit. So we want people to benefit. That's why I don't have no second place winner. Because if you first place winner and you get $50, how all of you will benefit? You can't benefit. So that's why there's no second place winner. First place winner is $250. At least if you win, you can divide that money $15, $20. People who never had $20 before can have $20 now. So that the whole purpose of the league for people to make money and feel that you can play sports and make money. It's not like we did in Liberia. We play sports and they didn't get nothing. They only get a good player, sneakers and things like that. The rest of us didn't get nothing. No. So the football game coming for Christmas is a $300 prize for the winner. Because they be having to have football tournament. They say, why you always having women kickball, no men? I say, okay, the men can come Christmas time. 7 players. 20 minutes per game. 10 minutes half time. 5 penalty, nobody score. Somebody got to win. At the end, $300. So if you got that kind of game going, why would you want to go get 11 players? You don't need 11 players. You get that need 8 players, one substitute, because you play for money. All you need is the rules to meet the rules in the court. You like basketball. So now in America, they have three tournament, 3-person tournament for $1,000. And people come, you bring your team 3 each. You play 3 tournament all day. Winner carry $1,000. So those are kind of things that develop community and teach people about money, how you can make quick money. Those are kind of things when we come on, Sam, every week will be a tournament. Every week. And we're not a big football game. No, we're at 3-man tournament, 2-man tournament, where people can win $100 quick, $200. Go on with small pocket change. So you know you come here every week, you come to play basketball, you come to play a tournament, and you can win $100. So every week you come prepared to win your $100. So we can have those kind of tournaments where we can give away money like that. And people are willing to donate. It wasn't only my family, it was my family and the organization. I put half of the money, the organization put the other half. That I was sponsoring this tournament. You see? And we can do it. I can raise money. I can get other people to join me to the football game. There will be 4 or 5 people joining me to have the football game. It will be big because we'll put $300 or $500 in the kitty. You win, you get $500 for Christmas. Yeah, no second place, only champions. I only deal with champions. Okay, Sammy, 8 o'clock, close. Let's go.
Oh well, anyway, we are late already. So have a very good weekend. We'll discuss the elephant issue next week.
Yeah, the elephant.
Yeah.
But that is in corruption. The elephant on that shit. Lawmakers stealing. Why the animals in the bush get stealing?
Okay,
We
can't
welcome you.
find the struggle.
We welcome you, my elephant. We welcome you.
I will call you right after the show to discuss with you.
Okay, sir. I told you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a show for this morning. We got it. The lawmakers in Liberia are rogues. The elephants in the bush are rogues. The lawmakers stealing from the Liberian people. The elephants stealing on the people farm. So our nation is surrounded by criminals. Criminals, deadly criminals. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. Don't say Chesson didn't warn you. I'm out of here. Have a good day. I'll see you next week. The time of the people is coming soon. See you, boss. Let me find my exit tune, man. Find my exit tune. Hit it, brother.